Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Green across the board from gold all the way to palladium. Everything is up in the precious metals world. We know this is from Iran tensions and many other things, but silver is sitting pretty. This article is talking about gold and silver bulls out of the chute in good fashion to start 2020. Will we see a bull market for the year 2020? A lot of potential going on. We have the 2020 presidential election, Trump's impeachment, Iran tensions, the Hong Kong protests, US-China trade wars, and many other things. So, with that said, this article will be in the description if you want to check it out yourself, but let's jump into it. Gold and silver prices are modestly higher in midday U.S. futures trading Thursday, with gold hitting a 3-month high. With the year underway and the charts looking the most positive they've been in months, look for some more technical-based buying for speculators in the coming days and weeks, and including these big fund traders. A weakening U.S. dollar would foreign exchange market recently is also working in favor of the precious metals bulls. And we know this because when the dollar index is low, usually that means precious metals are high, or when the dollar index is high, this means precious metals are low. Trump wants a lower dollar index. He says the dollar index is naturally too high right now. So this could also, as this guy says, Jim mentions, could also push precious metals even higher. So February gold futures were last up $4.60 an ounce at $1,527. March COMEX silver prices were last up 13 cents at $18.05 an ounce. Right now we see silver at $18.01 an ounce. We see gold at $1,552, up $23.60. Platinum up $900 to $980, up $2. Palladium at $1,967, up $26. So, anyways, trader and investor attitudes remain upbeat, due in large to the world's two largest economies, U.S. and China, seeing a major thaw in more than 2-year-old trade war that has slowed global economic growth. A partial trade deal is set to be signed on January 15th, but we know that's very wishy-washy. Even though it's a partial deal, we don't know to what extent it's really happening. The first things they traded several months ago was soy and stuff like that, but it's just kind of testing out the waters. It's basically a rough draft phase. See how this partial deal goes, but obviously still the Iran tensions, since we killed one of their leaders, is now becoming the more focal point of the markets, especially as in the world of precious metals, as it's a safe haven investment. We're trying to see if they're going to retaliate and to what degree. If you want to see that video, check out my video I posted yesterday where I dive deeper into that whole thing. But anyways, China's central bank eased its monetary policy on Wednesday by lowering its bank reserve requirement ratios, which will put more money into China's financial system. That news also worked to boost equity markets. So the major protesting in Hong Kong start the new year, with reports saying more than 400 civilians were arrested and police using pepper spray and water cannons. This matter could again become front burner issue for the marketplace, especially if mainland China gets more involved in quelling the protesters. So that's not as heavy as some of the Iran stuff going on in the US-China trade, but that has been on the back burner for a while. He is saying if it does become a front burner issue, it could still push markets. So the whole point of this is, I hope you guys are seeing the pattern, is all of these things that are happening is going to be pushing gold and silver prices higher. And all of these things are. So gold and silver are easily the most highly potential asset or investment to be purchasing right now. A feature in the marketplace during the holiday season has been many currencies rallying significantly against the US dollar. US dollar index did rebound today from a 5-month low hit earlier this week. The other key outside market today sees NYMEX crude oil prices near steady, trading around $61 a barrel. So technically, the gold bulls have the overall near-term technical advantage, as an accelerating price uptrend is in place with the daily bar chart. So I'm curious what we're going to do, because time and time again, a lot of times when there's a nice rally like we're in right now, there's going to be a correction happening. And if there is a correction, please do not get in a panic-like state. Panic selling is a terrible thing. Impulse buying and panic selling are the easiest ways to lose money in these markets. You want to think rationally. You want to step back, take a deep breath, step outside of yourself, because sometimes when the emotional attachment, emotional involvement gets so heavy, especially when tensions are so high right now, and since we've been waiting for prices to get in the green for so long, it's easy to make very, very impulsive decisions that aren't very smart. So sometimes it is better to step outside of yourself, think rationally, and really try to think what is the best idea, and try not to act off of your emotions. Try to act off of the reality. Definitely looking at things from a different point of view, or looking at them from a speculative point of view, can make some risky situations even worse. So anyways, the bull's next upside price objective is to produce a close in February futures above solid resistance at $1,550. Bear's next downside price objective is pushing futures prices below solid technical support at $1,500. So first resistance seen at today's high of $1,534, then at $1,540. First support is seen at today's low of $1,519, and then this week's low of $1,513. So you can see this right here. And usually, if you want to get an idea of what gold is doing, or what silver's going to do, look at what gold's doing, and silver usually follows suit a couple weeks or a couple months afterwards. But right now, everything is looking good. And the March silver futures bulls also have the overall near-term technical advantage, as a fledgling uptrend line is in place on the daily bar chart. So silver bulls next upside price breakout objective is closing prices above solid technical resistance at $18.50 an ounce. So that's that resistance level. Let's see what the support is, because that's really important, especially if we are going to be seeing a correction. We need some stability. So the next downside price breakout objective for bears, closing prices below solid support at $17. So we definitely need silver to sit above $17 if there is a correction that's going to happen. But like in my video yesterday, if this Iran stuff does not start to die down, if it doesn't start to get swept under the rug, or they don't retaliate, or whatever the case is, then we're more than likely, 9 times out of 10, we're going to be seeing silver and gold sit higher, as people are not comfortable, literally not comfortable in their own homes. If they are going to retaliate with a threat like they said, and they usually do go out with the threat, they follow through with it, then people are not going to be at ease. And this uncertainty, this uneasiness is definitely what precious metals will capitalize off of. So it's interesting to see where the position we're in right now. So it's not only just the U.S.-China trade wars, it's not only just the Hong Kong protests or what the dollar index is, but this Iran thing is definitely becoming the front burner of precious metals, and what's holding prices so high right now, and could push them a lot higher. Like in my video yesterday, gold and silver, well, silver's been $50 twice in the last 30 years. And the situation we're in now is much more dire and much more extreme than what caused silver to explode in 2011. It wasn't just, we're not just having stock market volatility or recession loomings or whatever the case is, the dollar index. We are seeing much more major things, especially with the 2020 presidential election in line, and other things as well. So anyways, that was the gist of this article. Like I said before, if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description. But I do kind of want to convert back to what I was talking about yesterday. With Iran tensions escalating, as they continue to escalate, there is money to be made, but you need to be careful, because a lot of people will say, oh, this is a dollar sign, especially the people that are more in the ETF side of it, the people that could be trading from the day-to-day standpoint. If you want to make a quick buck, you're going to make a quick buck. But if you want real wealth, you need to understand the longevity of the market and thinking about the bigger picture. Because yes, you might be able to make a quick buck on this from selling, but when you're selling, what are you getting in return? You're getting fiat currency. And the thing with fiat currency is it's collapsing itself. So I really try to push, I don't try to tell anyone how to invest their money, but holding your gold and silver for the long term, because that's really what the real money is, the real value is, the silver and gold inside of the coins, not the spot price attached. That's where your real wealth is going to come from. So I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys can see that. But I'm going to regret. I try to explain this in my videos, because I do have a lot of new audiences, especially on my new channel or my second channel. I might not have the same type of audience as I did on my main channel, especially since this stemmed from cryptocurrency. So if you guys are beginners in the world of precious metals, or want to find that safe haven alternative, then gold and silver is definitely the answer. So anyways, like I said, link to this article will be in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Stay tuned. I usually post 2 to 3 videos a day, so I'll be posting another video. Today it's still early in the morning, so I definitely will be working on some more stuff for you guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm still trying to get my main channel back if anyone's, you know, wondering about that. I'm still in contact with YouTube creator support, and I'm trying to see. It's definitely going to take some time, so if you guys can be patient, just subscribe to this channel in the meantime as I update you guys on a daily basis what's going on in the world of precious metals. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button as well. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. This was Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.